everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you guys just kind of casually. I know my background has been different and I don't have any lights on. This is just daylight and the ceiling fan light. So hopefully the lighting is good. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the Ecotools domed bronzer brush. And I've mentioned this in my favorites for the month of October. You've seen me use this in videos. I believe I've done some tutorials where I've shown you full face stuff. If not, I'm going to start doing a few of those. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this because this brush was recommended to me by a lovely viewer, and it's definitely a brush that I love to use. And so I wanted to just talk about it and just kind of let you guys know so that if you wanted to try it, maybe it might be one of your go-to brushes. So this is the domed bronzer brush by Ecotools, and Ecotools is a very sort of eco-friendly brand. Their handles are made out of bamboo and their bristles are synthetic. I believe they're all synthetic. I don't think I've ever tried anything from this brand before. And you can find Ecotools at Ulta. You can find them, I've seen them at some of my local grocery stores. You can get them at Walgreens, CVS. I had a difficult time finding this specific brush locally for me. It might not be the case for you wherever you live, but I got mine at Ulta and I paid a little bit more. Ulta is just generally a little bit more expensive anyways. And when I mentioned this in my October favorites, a subscriber had, let me know in the comment section that this brush was like $5.89, less than $6 on Amazon. So I would have definitely preferred to have saved a little money there, but nonetheless, it's still a great brush, whether you pay, $6 or you pay $10, $12 for it at Ulta. I think it's a great brush for foundation. And that's what the viewer, sort of recommended to me, was that this was a great brush for foundation and that it wasn't going to absorb any of the product, cream, or liquid foundations, and that it was supposedly a dupe for the one by Tarte. I don't know what the name of it is, but it has similar style as far as like a really big sort of bulky handle. I think the bristles are just slightly different on the Tarte ones, and I think those are also synthetic as well. So that brush from Tarte is probably, I don't know, 20 to 30-ish dollars, and this is again really inexpensive. So I like to use this for my foundation. Now lately I've been using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I wear shade number 125. I guess the old numbering is Y315. So I will list it down below and link it for you. But this is my foundation. I got this during the most recent VIB sale. I've also used this with my other foundation. Let me show you. It's my L'Oreal Pro Matte. This is the one that I've been using non-stop since I discovered it. I think it's a great foundation for oily skin, and it works really well with this brush. Now the great thing is that, as you will see in the demo coming up here soon, is that this doesn't absorb the product. Like, I don't have to use more than I need. I can use, like today I used 1 pump of this Ultra HD foundation because I wanted a light. I'm going to run some errands, so I don't really want it to, a full-on face as I've done for videos and special occasions where I may use 2 pumps. So 1 pump, that's what you're seeing on my skin right now. I love it. And literally, I haven't even wiped it down or anything after I use it. As you can see, there's no residue of the foundation. Again, I can do 1 full, little squeeze of this on the back of my hand and get the same finish. And I like it. I do think it's a really great brush. So I wanted to show you the demo, and I'm using the Makeup Forever foundation in this demo. So let's see how this performs. Alright, so I'm starting off with a clean face. I've already applied my moisturizer, and I'm going in with some primer using the Hydrating and Mattifying Primer by Makeup Forever. I use the mattifying on my cheeks and the hydrating on my T-zone. And then this is a close-up of the brush because I didn't show you in the beginning of the video what it looks like, but this is the bristles and the handle. And what I do is I just apply my foundation to the back of my hand, and with the brush just pick it up and kind of dot it. Sometimes I'll use my fingers, but it's just easy picking it up with this brush because it doesn't absorb the product that you're using or your foundation. So it's just easy to sort of dot it all over the place. And as you can see, it just sort of starts to look more like my skin when I start to buff in the foundation. And it just makes it look so good. And I've never really tried a brush that makes my foundation look that good. I just really, really enjoy using it. basically all I do to apply my foundation. This is my go-to sort of method of application since I got that brush, and it makes it so easy, and it just takes a couple minutes. And here's my before and after of my skin using the brush, and it looks like skin. It doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation. So my thoughts overall, I love it, recommend it if you are looking for a foundation brush. I've never been the type to use the traditional foundation brushes that look more of like a paddle, not a paddle, but let me see if I've got something kind of similar. Like this style brush here, but just obviously larger for foundation, those flat synthetic ones. I've never liked those because they've left streaks, and this doesn't leave any streaks in my foundation. I've tried it with several different types of foundation, different finishes on my foundations, and I really enjoy it. I do recommend it. So if you're in the market for a brush, this might be a good option, and it's readily available. I mean, you can order it online. You may be able to go to your local drugstore and find it, or even your Ulta, and it's there. You know, you don't have to, you know, search for it. You don't have to pay a lot of money for it, and it really works. And I just really love this brush, and so I kind of wanted to share that with you guys because it's something that I love, and that's what this channel is about, sharing good things and good products. So I do want to say a thank you to the lovely viewer who told me about this brush, because it's definitely changed my routine for the better, and I love it. And I hope that if you try it out, or if you've tried this brush, that you will let me know in the comment section how it works for you, or if you have any sort of brush recommendations that you want to pass along to me. I would be more than happy to look into those because I love trying new brushes. So thank you guys so much for being here with me today and spending just a little bit of your day with me. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram. It's at glamourbylexi. I have also Snapchat, that's down below, and I will list this brush and the foundations down below as well for you, with the links to the Sephora website and to the Ulta, so you can order that if you're interested. And I hope that you guys are having a fabulous day wherever you are, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.